Okay. Welcome, future electrical engineers. This is Engineer Monterola, so at your service. So this is the part 2 of the video recording of electrical circuitry, with the topic ideal transformer theory and operation. So previously, in the part 1, we discussed the this one, um, the schematic diagram representing the winding, current, voltage, in the primary and secondary parameter. So in the part 1, I challenge you to make your own variable representation. So I'll give you a hint now. Instead of using V of t, VT, you can use B1, the primary side. Instead of IP, you can use I1. Instead of using E prime P, you can use E1. And instead of using Zn, you can use Z1. And instead of using NP, you can use N1. And N2, you can use NS, you can use N2. And you can use I2 instead of IS. And you can use E2 instead of E prime sub S. And Z load, depende nimo kung imo nang usbon. ZL gapon na siya. Depende, no? So, of all this, so I challenge you to make your own formula summary, for the topic for the subject electrical circuitry. So, for you to be ready, So, for example, take na mo board exam, whatsoever. So, try to have a pocket book, pocket notebook, which contains the formulas, of certain topics, especially sa itong major subject, from circuits 1, circuits 2, and circuits 3, and so on and so forth. And that pocket notebook will be your your guide, somewhat guide ninyo. And diha na mo magbuka-buka if ever na may makalimtan nga formula, ninyo na i-scan. Din yung formula di kalimot ko da. Okay, so this one, I presented this one so that you'll be able to rewrite all the formulas with all your comfortable variable representation, depende kung unsa inyo ang gamiton. Basta kasabot na mo kung unsa inyong gibuhat, then go, wala na problema. Now, previously, for example, you have a certain transformer. Like for example, we have a transformer rating intended to be connected, to 7,200 volts to 240 volts. Okay, with a apparent power rating of 25 kVA. So for that rating, what will happen if a certain or if the frequency that rating, by the way, 7,200 to 240 volts, 25 kVA, is intended to be connected with a supply frequency of 60 Hertz. Now, what if that transformer is connected to 50 Hertz? What will happen? Okay, so this is our topic. With the flux density of the transformer assumed constant, both voltage rating and power rating are directly proportional to the frequency of the supply voltage. So A sub new is equal to A old, okay, times the F new over F old. And for the apparent power, we have S new is equal to S old times the frequency new over if old. Okay? So, mausab gud siya, no? Mausab. So let's try an example. A transformer is rated 10 kVA, 240 to 120, 60 Hz. No? Mana iyang rate, nameplate. No? Because of emergency, this transformer has to be used on a 50 Hz system. If the flux density in the transformer core is to be kept constant, so what is the volt ampere rating at 50 Hz? So remember, flux constant, flux density is constant. So solution, we have a given of 10 kVA for the apparent power, old na to. Atong frequency old 60 Hz. If new na to, no, naman sa emergency, so kailangan na to i-connect ang ato ang transformer sa 50 Hz nga supply. So how to solve for the new new power rating? Okay, volt ampere man ang ipangitana. So we have this formula, is sub new is equal to S sub old times the F new over F old. So substitute, we have 10 kVA times 50 Hz divided by 60 Hz. So we have an S new of 8.33 kVA. As you have noticed, from 10 kVA to 8.33 kVA. So ni-laser gud siya, no? Ni-laser siya sa imong output. So mag-expect ka na directly proportional gud, no? Imong mahitabo, no? Sa output once imong use ang frequency. So apparent man o voltage, so mausab. Same also, no? Same also with your voltage, no? And try to solve that one. Try to solve, no, what will happen to the 240 volts, no? Kung mo na imong i-old 120 i-old nimo sa imong secondary nga voltage, no? What will happen kung pila na ikahang mahabilin, pila na lang voltahe sa secondary. Okay? So try to have another example in your own, no? And that would be the last slide for this meeting. This video, I mean. Thank you and God bless everyone. By the way, you don't hesitate to PM me if ever you have problems, you have concerns about the video, or something that you puzzled, no? Naglibog mo. So, thank you and God bless once again.